Hi everyone, welcome back. So guys, as part of the today's session, I just want to show you how exactly we can create a setup function and how exactly you can define a tear down function like a precondition and a post conditions. So I'm creating a test browser.py file and I don't want to add it. So here as we are dealing with the PyTest, I was just importing this PyTest def setup function, okay, and in which I was just printing setup, and the same way def tear down function, I'm gonna print tear down, and the next one def test app, I'm gonna print app launch. So like this, I have created my code, setup, tear down, and as well as a app launch. So when I run my test script, if you see right now, the setup is executing first, then the app launch is executing, then at last the tear down is getting executed. Setup, app launch, and as well as a tear down. These are the three things that it got executed one after another. Now, what I'm doing means whatever my Selenium browser launch code is there, copy it and put it here as part of this setup. So driver is equal to webdriver.chrome. I don't want this. Okay. So after creating this particular driver, global driver, I am marking this driver as a global so that this driver can be used everywhere. Okay, I'm just using this particular driver as a global so that this driver can be used everywhere, and I just copied the various imports that are required for this particular test so that it won't have any issues. So here, as part of this setup, I marked my driver as a global, and I'm launching my Chrome driver, and I'm doing an implicit wait, and as part of a tree down driver dot quit, okay, driver dot quit, and I'm using a time dot sleep for 5 seconds before terminating it, wait for 5 seconds. And now here driver dot, I want to use a find element by using its id property, okay, by using its id property, and I want to perform a value enter operation into that. Okay, I want to enter a value into that particular chunk. So I just launched a source demo. Right click on a username field, inspect it. The username is having an ID, copy it and update your program. And of course, this by you need to import it from Selenium. Okay, and this is the username as a standard user. And the same way I just specified, right click on the password field, inspect, and it does has a password, and get the password value, update it in your program. And the same way, the login button, I wanna perform a click operation on it, and right click, inspect this login button. It does has an ID, and I updated it. That's it guys. I created my function right now. It does has a precondition in the setup, post condition in the tear down, and the core logic in this particular app. So let me try to run this particular program once. So it launched the browser, it maximized it, it logged into the application, it waited for a few seconds, and it terminated that particular instance too. Okay, it terminated that particular instance too. So this is the way how exactly you can add a setup and as well as a tear down functions here. Okay, perfectly all right. In the next session, we'll see with a further example. Thank you. Bye bye.